Stay down, came up, God made a way. Stay down, came up, God made a way. Stay down, came up, God made a way.
What's going on, everybody? This is Alexi Smith from Freedom Financial, and this is another episode of our Faith in Finance series where we're going to be going over key financial principles according to the Bible and what it has to say about them. All right, so we got two different verses for you guys today. One is from Proverbs, one is from Luke. Both are about planning for the future. One is about planning when you're spending money, and one is about planning when you're saving money. But we're going to go into them right now. All right, so the first verse we're going to be getting into is from Proverbs. It's Proverbs chapter 6, verses 6 through 11. And this is specifically about planning when saving money, right? So we're going to go into it. So it says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in the summer and gather its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come on you like a thief and scarcity like an armed man." Obviously, there's a lot to unpack there. Like, number one, what is a sluggard? If you're not sure what a sluggard is, Google it, YouTube it, right? Look it up, find out what a sluggard is. Number two is that during the summertime, that's the time when you got to store food away for when things are not going as good. So when things are going good, you store the food away for when things are not going as good. And then lastly, just a little bit of sleep, just a little bit of too long of taking a rest. Then what's going to happen is that poverty will creep up on you like a thief in the night, right? And scarcity is going to come upon you like an armed person, right? So that means it's going to rob you, right? So you want to make sure that you're not sleeping too long, you're not resting too long, because that's when both poverty and scarcity will come along. So honestly, you guys probably got enough already. You can probably dissect those verses for hours. I'm just giving you guys a quick little reel just to highlight of, what the Bible talks about when it comes to your finances. But you probably got enough sauce already, but we're going to keep it going. So let's go into the next one. It is Luke chapter 14, verses 28 through 30, and we'll get into it. So it says, "Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? For if you lay the foundation and are not able to finish it, everyone who sees it will ridicule you, saying, 'This person began to build and wasn't able to finish.'" What we got from the first couple verses from Proverbs is about planning for the future when it comes to saving, right? So when you're saving, obviously you got to plan for the future. And then what we got from these couple of verses from Luke is you want to plan for the future when it comes to your spending, right? So in both scenarios, you got to plan for the future. You got to plan for the future. Whether you're talking about spending money or saving money, you want to make sure you are counting the cost. You want to make sure you are paying attention to your what you're saving for your harvest in the future, right? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, guys, let me know what you thought of these two verses or these two groups of verses. Like, have you heard of them before? Have you never heard of them before? If you haven't heard of them, I definitely recommend go back, read those entire chapters, or dive deeper into the different verses and see what they're really saying, because there's definitely deeper meanings. You can spend, like I said, hours on those couple verses and learning everything that the Bible has to say about it. But more than anything, guys, what I want you to do, if you haven't already done, make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below, and then we're going to keep this going as far as the series going over different financial concepts when it comes to the Bible. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a blessed day, guys.